Hello students, let us learn the poem I Hear America Singing by Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman was an American poet. He was often called as the father of free verse. I Hear America Singing appears in the collection of poems entitled Leaves of Grass. This collection of poems was published in 1855 and revising until his death. The poet describes various carols that arise from different figures in American working class as people go about their work. However, the poet does not say that America belongs to rich and wealthy. Rather, America is a nation of mechanics, carpenter, mason, boatsman, deckhand, shoemaker, hatter, woodcutter, ploughboy, and mothers and young wives. From city to country, from sea to land, the various carols reflects a genius joy of creativity and productivity of America and its myths. Lines 1 and 2. I hear America singing, the varied carols I hear, those of mechanics, each one singing his as it should be, blithe and strong. In these lines, the poet has used America as figurative. He says Americans sing joyful song. The mechanics sing a joyful and a strong song. Lines 3 to 5. The carpenter sings his as he measures his plank or beam. The mason sings his as he makes ready for work or leaves off work. The boatsman sings what belongs to him in his boat, and the deckhand sings on the steamboat deck. In these lines, we are introduced to four more singing Americans. They are laborers. Even more specifically, they are manual laborers who work with their hands. The carpenter sings while making his measurement. The mason while he gets himself ready for work and returning from work. The boatsman on his boat and the deckhand on the steamboat deck. Here we have to note the sense of ownership while the boatman sings. These workers are proud of what they do, and the poet also is proud in acknowledging their works. Lines 6 to 8. The shoemaker sings as he sits on his bench. The hatter sings as he stands. The woodcutter's song. The ploughboy's on his way in the morning or at noon, intermission or at sundown. The delicious singing of the mother or of the young wife at work or the girl sewing or washing. In these lines, the shoemaker sings as he mends the shoes. The hatter and the woodcutter also sing joyfully while they work. The ploughboy works from morning to evening. This is a long day of hard labor, even though the ploughboy sings a song. The mother, young wife, and the girl, while washing and sewing, sings the song. The world of labor is not just a man's world. He celebrates the work of women. Whether you are old or young, black or white, men or women, you need money to live. And how do you earn your money? It is by working. Lines 9 to 11. Each singing what belongs to him or her and to none else. The day what belongs to the day. At night the party of young fellows, robust, friendly, singing with open mouths their strong melodious song. The poem ends with bringing all of these singing laborers together. Each of their laboring is unique and their work belongs to themselves. Though the poet celebrates work, he says that there is a time for work and a time for fun. The singing of day is different than the singing of night. The daytime singing is what belongs to the day, and at the night it is a party time. At night in the party, the young fellows happily sing melodious song with their mouth wide open. Let us see the techniques used by the poet in this poem. The poem consists of one stanza. which is made up of 11 lines. Walt Whitman writes in free verse, which means that his poem do not have regular scheme or meter or even regular line length. This is simple. He had made use of symbol America for American people. The tone of the poem is joyful and hopeful. Students, I think you would have understood this poem, I Hear America Singing. Thank you.